74-69 win over Cleveland State to advance to the championship. Your thoughts?
Yeah, what a game. What an atmosphere. What a game. What a tough team we have. Just super proud of them for just, we knew this wasn't going to be handed to us. Any team that's left playing right now is a really, really tough opponent. And we knew we were going to deal with the zone for 40 minutes. And I thought they just showed extreme poise and toughness and just problem solving on the fly, just figuring it out, finding a way, and just handling punches that they threw and then throwing their own punches back. So we've just been on a little magical run here for the last, 2.5 weeks or so. And just something about these guys not willing to give up, not willing to say die. And we live to see another day. So I'm excited. I get to hang on to these guys a little bit longer. They get to keep playing with each other. And there's something special that we've got going on. They've been happy. They've been joyful. They've been playing with a whole lot of heart. They've been playing together. And that's all you can ask. We're playing our best basketball in April right now and have a chance to make some history here at the University of Buffalo.
Questions for the student athletes?
Lonnie, to kind of latch onto that as well, Becky brought up a good point about making a little magic. What is it that goes into this team that's kind of really sparked and helped this team roll over the past 2.5 weeks?
I think that's called a dog. There's a dog in every single one of us, and whether it's the bench players or the ones playing on the court, everybody is important, and everybody has done something in whatever way to get us to this point. It started back in the summer, and it's showing now. So hopefully we can continue to be on this run.
And for you personally as well, being from this area, for people who've watched this run of your team, why is it important for people to see this happening with the program?
It just puts Buffalo back on the map. And then, for me personally, this is everything. My community gets to just come out every home game, support me and the Bulls, and then it shows the other indigenous kids that they can do the exact same thing because there's just as much talent out there as there is anywhere. So hopefully it just shows the kids what they can do.
Biggest part of your game and part of this team's identity is defense. Third quarter, fourth quarter, you knew into a little bit of foul trouble. You come out of the game, you get a little bit of a breath. How big was coming back into the game and being that defensive presence around this one out?
I know the impact I can make, and I know how much my team and my coaches trust me, and I know what I can do for my team, and so knowing where I was with the fouls and where I needed to be. It's just maturity. I've been in the game for a minute now, so I know when not to be smart. So when to gamble, when not to.
And in turn,
Chella, how would you describe this team's run into April, in your words and from your perspective?
It's fun to me. It's fun coming to practice, getting ready to prep for the next team, knowing that it's win or go home, knowing that if we win, we still fighting for another game, and I'm just ready. We got one more.
Ella, what do you think about the way the crowds have kind of swelled week to week here, with bigger each round, and kind of what's it been like getting this support, not just support, but more and more support as you made it around this tournament?
It's amazing. We're just so blessed. Like Coach says, it's not like this everywhere, and we thank the fans every game, but they really don't understand how much we appreciate them and love them, and we look forward to them coming to the games every game.
What's it like going out there and kind of seeing seats that might have been empty for a game a week or 2 or 3 ago, and then you see them filled up now?
It just shows what we've built this season, shows how hard we work and how much this community cares for this program.
the end of the second half, you went on a pretty big run. How much momentum did that give you guys going into the half and then coming out on the second half again to try and put this one away?
A lot. We know that we got to come out second half, throw the first punch, and we just kept it rolling. Energy, defense, and we just got it done.
Lonnie, your team was down 63-62, by a point in the fourth quarter. What was it that helped your team spark that rally to take that 69-66 lead? Was it the play of a certain player? I know Tara Harness again stepped up really big. You stepped up, but what was it? What did you see your team do?
We just do what we always do. We stay together. We've been down 16-20 in the fourth quarter. That a 1 point deficit is really nothing for us. But we know what we're about. We know what we can do. And like I said, we're defense. So as long as, even if our offense isn't rolling, we know we're gonna get a stop. And that's all we're talking about in timeouts and the huddles, whatever. We need to stop. So.
I was going to say, Harness was brought up for any of you three. How big was the run that she had late? And it seemed from sitting underneath one of those baskets that one of those buckets she put up was kind of, maybe not the last nail in the coffin, but certainly one of the last ones.
Yeah, I mean, Tara, she's been in the gym all year, all season. Like her work is showing now, and I love that for her. And then when the crowd just erupts after like a dagger like that, I mean, it's gonna do everything. Whether for us, for the coaches, probably the other team too. They probably felt devastated. Like, I mean, it's just what we do. Everybody steps up when they need to.
I mean, how gratifying is it for you guys to see the hard work that you guys have put in? Obviously, you guys embrace the challenge of the WNIT, and for it to pay off, not just with good play, but with wins, and now you guys one step away from the title of this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean, how I see it, I've always seen it, I mean, from the summer, and it starts with Coach Burke. Like, she knew exactly what we needed to do. She knew exactly where we needed to be, especially in March and now in April. I mean, the only reason we're able to come back like this is because we're more in shape than the other team, and that started back in June. I mean, there's younger players out there, freshmen, sophomore, whatever, that aren't going to understand it in June, but they now understand it in March, April, when we're able to keep playing while other teams are at home watching. So.
Becky, they only scored 2 points, it looks like, off of your turnovers. I mean, some of it was you being low turnover, but how much of that, was something you tried to do and not, getting back on defense? I mean, or can you, all about our defense?
You can just ask them. I'm on their butt. We turn it over in practice. The whistle does not blow. It's called transition off turnovers. Like, we're going to turn it over some. What do you do after a turnover? Most teams, after they turn it over against us, quit and we go shoot layups. Well, we're resilient. We turn the ball over. It's quick memory, short memory, and we get back and we build a wall and we guard. And that's the difference between our team and other teams. That's the difference between our program and other programs. So just they may not like it all the time, but like you said, they scored 2 points off of our turnovers because the last 2 days in practice, I'm on their butts about it, and really holding them accountable. And then they just ultimately go out there and do it and know that that's what it's going to take to win a basketball game. So I think that was key, because other teams turn over against us, they don't have that. They don't have that short memory. We go shoot layups, we attack. Where we're a little bit different.
Becky, to this point, what defines this team, and what do you want them to take from this entire season and put into this final game?
Man, what defines this team? I probably will get emotional talking about that. I mean, we got a lot of seniors, a lot of people that are playing their last year, and have put a lot of stuff aside, I think, in the last 3 weeks or so to come together for a chance to win a championship. And I will never forget, I texted Lonnie and I told her we're in the WNIT, and she texted me back. She goes, "Do we get rings if we win it?" and that's the question she asked me before we started this tournament. And I said, absolutely, and that's what you came here to do, and I probably still have it, and I must probably screenshot it and post it after we, hopefully cut a net down. But they wanted to play for something, and they came into this tournament and they looked at the field and they had the confidence that we could go out and do it. But what defines our team is just a lot of players that came here went through a hard journey, because it is hard to play here at Buffalo. You have to be built different. You have to be tough. You have to be hard-nosed. You have to be willing to be coached. You have to welcome a challenge, and you got to walk through a lot of fire throughout the season, to get to where you want to go. It's uncomfortable, but getting outside of your comfort zone and being pushed and being challenged the way that we do our players here puts them in position to this weekend cut a net down. And they may not appreciate it in the moment, and they may not understand it in the moment, but like Lonnie said, since June, we have been molding them and pushing them and challenging them so that they can feel the feeling they just felt out there, and so that they can feel the feeling that hopefully they will have on Saturday.
You've got JC Brooks going to be coaching her final game here before she goes to Northern Illinois, How gratifying would it be to send her out with a win as well, too? Yeah, I mean, I think there's so many little stories, so many things that would be so great to end Chella's career the right way, and have Lonnie do it coming back to her city, and sending Coach Brooks out the way that we would want to. I just think there's so many things that would be so special. But if we look too far forward to any of those things, we won't achieve what we're supposed to, and so we just need to put one foot in front of the other right now, keep two eyes forward, and we got 40 minutes of basketball left to play.
What has JC Brooks meant to your program over the past 2 years and up through this postseason run?
Just the epitome of just a professional, somebody that I've leaned on for guidance, for advice, to look over and say, hey, what do you like right now in a game? And just have somebody that's had some experience to reassure me or give a suggestion. An incredible friend, an incredible human being. that wanted to come be part of something really, really special in Buffalo, because this place means a lot to her. Her family's at every single game. I mean, she's been as invested as somebody can be in 2 years as maybe people are in 10 years. We're so thankful, we're so grateful, and I think anytime, you know, somebody from your program gets an opportunity like she got, speaks volumes about, you know, these guys and what our program is and what we've built here. And I'm ecstatic to, you know, start my coaching tree now, and I'm really excited for her and happy for her.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.